This video is going to help you get that grade 9 in English or that grade 8 in English and do well in English GCSE, English language and literature. English was a subject that I struggled with quite a lot. I've been struggling with English since primary school. I mean, maybe not since primary school, but for quite a while. I am so surprised I was so surprised by my grade that I got, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get maybe a 7. But I actually got a 9, and when I look back to it, I do really think I did deserve that 9 that I got, because I did work very hard and I studied a lot. Like, my friends can even testify this and say that the amount of effort and the amount of work I put into English, like, it was so much, honestly. Anywho, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to say that I did was that I wrote so many essays. And I just gave it to my teacher to mark. With that, it really helped me because I was getting lots of feedback, and because I was practicing my English and writing so many essays, I found out that my essay writing improved a lot, and I was able to get a higher grade. And yeah, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, and if you practice a lot, you will see improvements. That was one of the first things that I did. Well, one of the things that I did, I just gave my teachers in essays, works all the time, and I was lucky. I mean, I wouldn't say I was lucky, but it was good that I had a teacher that was always making our class write essays upon essays upon essays. Like, it was all the time, and I'm very, very lucky and very fortunate that I had that type of teacher. And I have to say thank you to her, and thank you to my other teacher that helped me get that grade 9, because without them, I don't think I would be in the position where I would be in the position that in terms of results day, that I got that grade 9. So I just want to say thank you to them. Yeah, so the first thing that I did was that I just wrote essays after essays after essays. Give it into your teacher. Your teacher's job is to teach you and give you any corrections and to mark your work. So I'm sure that your teacher would be very, very proud or happy that you're giving in work, because it shows that you are determined enough to do more work. And that may even lead you to your teacher maybe focusing on you a little bit more. Maybe focus on you because they know that because they can see that you want to do well, so they may be giving you more feedback and more stuff to do that will help you improve in your English. Another thing that I did was that I did practice papers. I did lots of questions. With English language, I did Edexcel, English language. I'm sure you can do AQA and other stuff to still cancel other boards, as well as the practice questions from the exam boards. I remember using, is it TES? TES, TES. And they had like English language questions as well. So I'm talking about English language, but they also did like English literature. And so I not only did rely on proper practice question, I also relied on other questions from online. Yeah, I don't think that was explained very well. But I think you get what I mean, don't you? Use my laptop here. So again, as I just said, I'm going to English language Edexcel paper 1 test, and then I'm going to English language paper 1 pack of 4 sample answers, and then I click onto download because it's for free, and I log in through a Google account or a Facebook account, and then here it is. Okay, so then it will show you basically a text, like a kind of a sample Edexcel sort of test, and it gives you the text, the extract, and then if you go down, you would see questions which are in the format of Edexcel GCSE. This is paper 1. We see a 1 marker, 2 marker, 6 marker, 15 marker. Oh, is this paper? Yep, and they actually have, this one has like 4 texts, so you can, yep. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. So not only did I use proper Edexcel past papers, I also use sample past papers as well from tests, which is very useful. So I encourage you to do that as well. Something that I did, which I said in my previous videos that I used again, was YouTube. YouTube, again, as I've always said, is not just good for entertainment. It is good for learning purposes and for educational purposes. I'm sure everyone knows which YouTubers I'm going to talk about and say that were really good, regardless of what exam board you are doing, is Mr. Bruff and Mr. Sales teaches English. Oh, and then you have Mary Meredith, and you have other English teachers as well. Oh my gosh, they were so helpful. They were helpful for English literature, especially because they provided different perspectives, and sometimes, I think this was especially for Mr. Sales. I didn't really watch Mr. Bruff as much as Mr. Sales, but I did watch him. They sometimes get like example, like students who got like grade 9s or did like very full marks in one of their questions, and they'd kind of show them why they got the grade that they did, and it just helps you so much. That was they were very useful, and you should use them as well. In terms of learning the quotes for English literature, what I would encourage you to do is what I did actually, I got post-it notes and I just stuck them around my house. I think that was very useful because I heard that I heard like from another YouTuber that that's what they did, and I was like, oh, let me try that as well. So let's say for an example, I put a post-it note on my iPad or something, and it was something in the sense of what did Eric's, oh no, what do you call his name? Oh, I don't know. What did Sheila say that made her, no, what did Mr. Berlin say when he was describing I don't know, communist or communism or something like that? And I would put it I put a post note on my iPad, so that when I want to open up my iPad, I see that there, and I have to think of the quote and think, oh my gosh, what did he say? And then I'll say it, and then I can use it. Basically it. That's one example of what I did and what I know that other people have done, which is very useful. So another thing that you can do is actually use Quizlet. Quizlet is actually very good for active recall. If you want to recall quotes, they're actually very useful, so I encourage you to do that. I also encourage you to actually read the book or the play again, like quite a few times, because just by reading something again, you're gonna realize that you maybe like know some of the quotes he's gonna say because you've heard him, or because you've read it a few times, so you remember the type of words that they said, the type of character they are, and it's going to help you actually understand the book more, so that if they ask a question maybe for Macbeth, how the theme of violence is shown, because you understand the book, you would be able to kind of have an idea of, okay, this bit showed violence, or that bit, Act 2 Scene 4 showed violence. You know what I mean? So if you do that, then that's gonna help you improve in your English literature. The thing that I did, which I mentioned in my sciences, is that I did the 6-box, 9-box grid thing. I use this especially for Macbeth because out of all the literature sort of books, plays that I learnt in school, to me that was the hardest. So I did a 6-box grid for Macbeth, and I did all the different themes into one 6-box grid, and I found that very useful, and that actually helped me remember lines as well. So that was good. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this helped you improve your English and get better grades in your English and get your target. I hope you get that grade 8, grade 9, grade 7, grade 6, whatever grade you are aiming for in your English GCSE exams. I mean, I know you'll do well because you will follow at least one of these tips that I gave you, and other tips as well, any other tips that you may have come across as well. I hope this really helped you, and I hope you have a great day, and always work hard and be motivated, work hard and do your best, and keep smiling. And if you loved and enjoyed this video, please smash a like and subscribe down below if you want more videos like this, or if you want to see more of me. And also, if you want to follow me elsewhere, you can follow me on Instagram, which I have not been posting that lately. I haven't been really that active on it, which is very unfortunate because I should be. And you can also follow me on Pinterest, which I'm also trying to be more active on. And also check out my blog, which is treasure.com. All of my social media links will be down below. So yep, and I hope you have an amazing day and keep smiling and be happy.